Hello guys, Oliver Racing here, and today I'm bringing you some WWE 2K17, a tribute video to the late, great Bobby the Brain Heenan. So it's been a while since we played a WWE game, so let me talk to you about why I did an interesting match between Tatsunumi Fujinami versus the man, Ric Flair, with the big gold belt on the line, the World Heavyweight Championship. But let's talk a moment about Bobby the Heenan, a beloved manager. I never saw him in my lifetime. I had to rewatch his stuff before and after this video to really appreciate the entertainer he was. I never seen him personally and never watched his stuff. I watched a bit before and after his passing, but when you meet a larger-than-life competitor, because he was a wrestler too, he knew how to wrestle, but he always wanted to choose to be a manager and a commentator, and that's where he thrived. That's where he strived, and he found what he was doing it. But you know, there was no really. He was basically. There he is, look at him there in the black suit. My words. There's not a lot of stories I can say, because the man's career spans over 40 decades. So that is 40 years in the wrestling business, guys. 40 years. And that, the level of dedication, there was a few guys, if not anyone else, couldn't excel to Bobby's expectations. Everything he did was funny, serious, but either he managed the likes of Andre the Giant, Big John Studd, Mr. Perfect, Flair, hence is why he's my manager for this title fight. Okay, so let's just talk about how much of an influence it takes to be in the wrestling business for 4 years. You don't get there just by simply being the best. You gotta go and you gotta feed off the crowd, and that's what Bobby did. He capitalized off the crowd like no other. And it's really sad to see him gone. Just over a week ago, and WWE did a tribute video. If you haven't seen that, I'll be sure to link it in the description of this video, so you go and see how truly great and talented this man truly was in the wrestling business. And as we get underway, I want to say that the belt is on the line, but let's hope me and Bobby the Brain Heenan can retain this big gold belt together one last time. So, Ric Flair comes to chops. Ooh, stay down, Fujinami. So, some of you are probably wondering. Let's get. Oh, strikes. Ric Flair now with a strong right. So, Bobby he worked in places like AWA. He worked in places like WWF when it was like, which we all know as WWE. Also WCW. He was a Hall of Famer, class of WWE 2004. If you haven't seen that, I'll also find a clip where you guys can watch that. But seriously, listen to his speech. The stories this guy could tell. And the sad thing about that speech, well, a good thing in a way, I guess. Bobby the Heenan had throat cancer. He found out in 2002, so not long after his retirement, or when he was settling down, he found out he had throat cancer. And good news is he got into remission for his Hall of Fame speech, because he sounds so great. Like, you can hear the proudness and the people loving what he had to say. Everyone was hooked. Like, come on, Bobby, I see you clapping. I'm doing this for you. So, like, he had throat cancer, and it sadly wasn't going to be the same. It went shortly downhill after that. But Bobby, bless him, always a fighter. And I can go on about how much of a performer, how much of an entertainer, but that's your guys' job to go and watch his stuff if you haven't already. So go ahead and watch his stuff, and you can get a grasp for that. But I'm gonna bottom line say this guy is a survivor, and there's a reason why he's called a brain, because he always evolved, always excelled. And it's just, it's sad, it's just one of those things, but he survived longer than most people do. Survived 15 years of throat cancer. But let's just talk about his final years now, guys. Oh, no, you don't. So, he was also friends with Gorilla Monsoon, a beloved commentator and announcer. Like, Gorilla Monsoon was his best friend, and he shortly died back in 1999. So yeah, in January 2002, it was announced that Heenan had throat cancer, and in 2007, in December, he had a reconstructive surgery on his jaw after the first surgery was unsuccessful, and he went into a coma. Bear in mind, then Heenan in 2009, found out that he found an infection in his jaw that needed treatment. And by 2010, his infection was completely eradicated. In 2010, he broke a hip and his shoulder in a fall and recovered with a few months. But the fact is, his final years wasn't easy. And he was having communication difficulties because of his jaw. And in April 2014, so not too long ago, Heenan also fell out of his bed and broke a shoulder. And in May 2016, he fell again and broke a hip. Come on, Ric Flair, let's get this together. Need to talk to you, Bobby. Yeah. And he's now telling Ric Flair what he's got to do to win. Oh, look at this. Ric Flair now getting the offense. Words of wisdom. Oh, seems to be working. Pick a 4 time. Oh, pick a 4. Oh, working on the legs. It's not enough just yet. Oh. Drops him down. Woo! So, also, like I said, he broke it, but just over a week ago, Bobby the Brain Heenan died. ultimately led to organ failure due to the complications from his throat cancer, which had been in remission since 2004. So the ultimate thing to take away from this is Bobby loved to use his voice, utilize every option he could and speak, but in the end of his final years of his life, he wasn't able to do any of that. And that's just sad to me. But the fact, I know he's found peace. He's found peace in doing what he loved to do, and with his best friend Gorilla Monsoon. You just gotta look at this. He's no longer in pain. My thoughts go with the family, even though I didn't know him personally, but rewatching his stuff really kind of inspires me to be doing what I can do to love and keep at, because 4 years is a hell of a long time. Yeah, Bobby. Yes, Bobby. Distracts the ref. And I think it's a hell of a long time. Because I would like to be a manager, and this guy is one of my inspirations, to say the least. He has been widely regarded as the best sports color commentator and manager. Bobby could do it all, and that's not just me, that's other people's opinion. And look at that, another figure four. Can he tap? Can he tap this time? Oh, find out of it. Konami, we need to get a new. Oh, the Konami. He's not gonna win the gold belt, that's for sure. Oh, I'm dragged. Oh, the height. Oh, that's gotta be it. Ric Flair. No! We're winning this one for Bobby. So yeah, I know that this has been kind of a bit of a jumble, a lot to take in. But I just want to simply give back to Bobby, the Marine, Heenan, the only way I knew how. And talk about like how he affected me, the others. Truly lost one of the greats. But guys, we're gonna play the rest of this match. But if you could don't forget to comment your thoughts. Share this video so people know who Bobby the Brain Heenan was. And share your thoughts, like I said in the comments. And if you haven't already, subscribe and enjoy the rest of the match. Yo, Bobby, we did it! We did it! The Brain! Look at that lovely distraction. Diving crossbody was not enough. Close. No cigar. 1, 2. Look at this. This is what did it. The knee to the face. Such a brutal move by Ric Flair. So yeah, guys, if you could like this video, if you don't like it from me, like it for Bobby the Brain Heenan. Don't forget to comment and share your thoughts on Bobby the Brain Heenan in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, subscribe. I've been Racing, and I'll see you in the next video.